Hi, my name is Jackie Lee Price and welcome to Shadowboxruk. Hi and welcome to Shadowboxruk. My name is Jackie Lee Price. We're here with Regis Prograis. How you doing?
I'm doing fine, doing perfect. Just finished my little workout, so I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, looking good. 20, is it 23 now?
24-0. Make sure you put the extra one on there
Yeah.
with 20 knockouts.
24-0, number one seed.
Yeah.
And come here to box our Joshtaylor.
Joshtaylor, yeah.
Looking forward to it?
Definitely. Yeah, I can't wait. And it's getting closer and closer. I'm getting like antsy and stuff like that right now. So, I can't wait.
So I've heard you talk about your camps in the past and that how sometimes there's ups and downs and you don't always get it right or you don't always get your mind right. How is this camp gone for you?
I mean, this camp is going great, to be honest. Like, I couldn't wait to start this camp. I know this is like one of the biggest fights. This is the biggest fight of my career.
Yeah.
So I'm not taking nothing for granted and taking full advantage of everything. So I couldn't wait for this camp. Like, the day before the camp started, I was sleeping in my bed. I was so excited. I couldn't sleep because I was so excited to what my coaches and stuff, they came there. I live in LA, so all my coaches and stuff came to LA and I just couldn't wait. So I was super excited for this camp.
So talking about this being the biggest fight of your career, some people say that you haven't actually been tested before. But other people are saying it's a 50-50. After watching Joshtaylor the other day, you went to his last fight, didn't you? I mean, is there anything that you see there that you think that totally can capitalise on that?
Yeah, definitely. Everything. The main thing is just like he gets hit a lot. He doesn't have really good defense and he just gets hit a lot. That's the main thing. And like with me, if people know, I have a big punch. I have a lot of punching power. So. I actually told him he was cut from his last fight. His nose was bleeding, his lip was busted. I was like, since this World by Super Series started, of course we both had 2 fights each, and I blew past my opponents. Now people can say my opponents wasn't nothing. One of my opponents was a former world champion. The other opponent was a world champion. His first opponent wasn't a world champion. Now his second opponent was a world champion. But my first one, Terry Flanagan, he's from here. I just totally dominated him in the second fight, and he was a former world champion. He was like, I think as far as like Britain goes, he was like he had the belt for a long time. Basically, he was like breaking records and stuff like that. And I totally outclassed him and dominated him. And then going to my second fight's career relic, he was a full world champion, and I stopped him just like that, and I didn't even get touched. So I went 12 rounds and then 6 rounds. That's 18 rounds, and I didn't get touched in both of those fights. You probably can on your hand the number of times I got hit in both of those fights, both of them combined. And I said, like, with him, he got hit a whole lot, So I just told him, you can't perform like that against me because I'll capitalize.
I mean, one of the great things I saw that Relic fight, I mean, you did make it look like, for those people that don't really know boxing and didn't really know him, you made it look like he was an amateur, to be honest with you. I mean, what was beautiful about that, you've got some delicious upper body movement. I mean, you're able to find the range really well. You kind of finding your range with that jab and then just chopping away at the body. But there are similarities, do you not think, between you and Josh in terms of...
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Our styles are a little different, but I think there are some similarities too, as far as, he can box, but it looked like he likes to fight. Same thing with me. Like, I love to fight. Like, I love to just get in there and just, just test their will and, hit them hard and basically try to get them out of there. And I think he's the same way. So, yeah, it's definitely some similarities.
But also, the other thing that I think is quite similar about you both is like, okay, yeah, you're both southpaw, but you love to try and you work through the levels and pick shots off through the levels, and both really strong and like to take away the body. I mean, that's something that I saw. So I think this is going to be a super exciting bout. Yeah. Let's talk about now the press conference with our much loved
Chisora.
Yeah. So what was quite interesting about that is you sort of come along. I mean, did you know who he was?
I didn't know who he was going into it. I mean, I wish I could have known some stuff about him, but yeah, going into the fight, like going into the press conference, I didn't know nothing about Chisora. But then he said all that stuff at the press conference, and then they was telling me, yeah, Chisora always does that. That's just kind of him. That's his style and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I didn't know nothing about him.
But you probably the only vocal one.
I was the only one that said something about it. And I know some people don't believe, but I heard him at the press conference. I didn't hear him at the time, but then I watched on the film. He said, "Shut up, I squash you." I wish I would have heard that. Maybe I didn't wish, but I kind of did wish I definitely would have responded to that, because he was like, I kept talking I kept going back and forth with him, and then he was like, "Shut up, I squash you," and I kind of just let it go. But I didn't hear when he said that, you know. But maybe it's best I did, because me and him would have kind of been. Would have been probably rumbling there. Something would have happened.
So you definitely think that conversation should have been had in private, or do you think
what?
It was something that was?
All that said, I still respect him, because he went at the promoters and he demanded more money. At the end of the day, like, we prize fights. We fight for a prize. You want money. You want to get your money, and I respect him for that. So. The only thing that just wasn't good about it, he just had to talk about us. He had to talk bad about me and Joshtaylor. We're world champions. He's undefeated world champion. He's never been a world champion. He's definitely not undefeated. So you don't have to try to, you don't have to try to bring us down to bring yourself up. I understand you want more money. That's cool. You know, everybody want to make more money. That's fine. But you don't have to try to step on us. Because you trying to step on us and actually you look stupid, because people saying you never was a world champion. We're world champions, undefeated world champions, ranked at the same time ranked number 1 and number 2. And at the time I didn't know nothing about him. So the only thing I could say is that we are number 1, number 2, because I know he wasn't number 1, number 2. I was just like, we number 1, number 2 in the world. And the only thing I didn't know about him, that he wasn't number 1, number 2. I didn't know his record at the time, and I didn't know if he was ever a world champion, which he never was a world champion, and he had like 9 or 10 losses, something like that. So, I guess, whatever, it's the past now. But like I said, I respect him for trying to get more money, but just don't try to shit on us, basically.
Yeah, I hear you. So, yes, no problem. Yes, so now I've completely forgotten what I was going to ask you. Yeah, just lastly, have you actually, I know you're training and everything, but have you actually had a chance to have a little look around London and, see a bit of the sights? Or
I saw a little stuff. I saw a little bit of stuff. So far, we actually just came from the Churchill, the War Room. I'm actually signed with a company called Churchill, so we had to go see that. We had to go do all that stuff, and of course I seen the palace and just little things. But I'm in training camp right now, so I can't really do too much. It's just I can just go see a little stuff, some museums and stuff like that. But most of the time I gotta kind of chill out, chill out and stay inside, train, eat, sleep, rest, and like if we do anything, we like go to the movies and stuff like that.
So October the 26th, the finals of the Super Series, O2. Any final words? I mean, I'm absolutely gagging to watch this, to be honest with you.
I mean, you know what? I feel the same way you feel. I can't wait. I'm the fighter, and I feel the same way. Like, I really cannot wait. I'm antsy right now. I feel like going to punch the bag right now. Like, I'm super antsy right now. I'm so ready. I'm so ready to fight. The last 9-10 days, it's just like, it's coming, and I can't wait. And even all through my 24 fights, I know the feeling. I know how it feels to step in the ring and get ready and stuff like that before, and that feeling is that thought process is like in my mind right now. It's just like I'm ready to go, I'm ready to start, I'm just ready to fight, basically.
Thank you very much for giving us your time. I know you've had a mad day, a busy day. I'm really looking forward to this fight. I wish you all the best. Thank you very much.
And if anybody's watching, if you want to go behind the scenes, I have a YouTube page, Regis Prograis, and it's like all the behind the scenes stuff. You go on my YouTube, subscribe to that, and it's all like the behind the scenes stuff. Training camp like in LA, Houston, then we came here. We got a lot of cool stuff on it. So, if you want to go see the behind the scenes and the fun stuff, go check that out. Regis Prograis. YouTube.
Thank you.
Cool, no problem.
If you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber of Shadowboxruk UK, we'd love to see you, so please go ahead and subscribe now.